Hi everyone. This value story is from Australia and I've called it Kindness. Across the fire-red heart of Australia, a fierce wind swept over the desert. I shaped the landscape, it roared. Nothing at all can hide from the power I wield. Beneath it, a dainty little flower trembled. If you are so mighty, she said, how will I ever survive? The wind hesitated, rearing up even more tempestuously than usual. It looked all around. Who's that speaking? He bawled. It was me, the little flower, said the little flower. But I'm the mighty wind, king of the winds, yelled the wind. I don't answer to little flowers. Then who do you answer to? Said the little flower. The mighty wind arched himself up again until he was touching the very edge of space. I answer to the greatest mountains, and I answer to the vastest deserts, and I answer to the deepest oceans, he cried out. The little flower began to sob. But, just because I'm a little tiny flower and I'll only be around for a few days at most, does that mean that I'm not worthy of your attention, O great king of the winds? Billowing and boiling with arrogance, the wind suddenly paused. It was something he had never done before, because a wind that pauses is just ordinary air. He paused, and he paused, and he paused, and he paused. And as he paused, his gigantic headlong rush of fearful and most tempestuous force began to be nothing more than air. But the wind didn't care, because the little flower had made a point which had gripped his attention, namely, that a little flower was indeed worthy of his attention. So just before the great wind vanished altogether, he did something that was to amaze all the other winds, and amaze all the mountains, and amaze all the deserts, and amaze all the oceans too. Puckering his lips as if he were about to give a little kiss, he leaned down from the heavens and he blew the tiniest fragment of wind in the direction of the little flower. The tiny little flower felt the wind on her delicate petals, and she felt loved and special. From that day on, the king of the winds would take time to blow on each and every little flower. He would ask the tiny little flowers whether they were happy and well. In return, the tiny little flowers would sing the praises of the great wind, because there is, as you may know, nothing quite so important as showing kindness to others, whomever they might be.